What's up, Cheesecake Nation? It's Super Chudge Funk and Dave blasting at you with kind of a special vlog. The New York Toy Fair was this weekend.
And we had some major Marvel Legends collector news.
Oh.
And a couple of little small things we'll throw out to you guys that aren't Marvel Legends, which I guess we'll start out with just because I don't know if you guys care. If not, skip a couple minutes in the video and you'll hear us. The next wave will be a Spider-Man wave, so if you hear a bunch of Spider-Man characters, you know you found it. So, one of the big things they were talking about is they're going to re-release the Mighty Morphin Power Ranger lines. And from what I saw, there's going to be a black and gold Megazord, like the same as the classic Megazord, but in black and gold. And personally, I'd rather, have full color, as show accurate as possible.
Yeah, I've seen like pre-orders for the Megazord on Big Bad. I would love to have it.
I want Pyramidas. I heard they might re-release the Pyramidas though.
Oh, really?
Cool. Like, I guess the things they're talking about is Serpentor, I think is what it's called. The big green dragon thing.
Is that really what it's called?
I think so.
No, Serpentor was a bad guy from G.I. Joe. It could have been the same. I feel like you're right.
Put it in the comments section if you guys are big. It's been a while since I watched the Power Rangers. Yeah.
Wasn't the green dragon basically just the red dragon painted green?
It's slightly different, but yeah, they're pretty much the same kind of thing. They're both Chinese long dragons.
Yeah.
And then, like, Pyramidas is in there. I think something else was, but I can't remember.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Obviously, there was some Transformers news for you guys. There's a new toy line for the new television show, but more on that. I mean, I'm going to give it a chance. I'm sure you will.
Oh, no. I'm not talking about the TV show. Right. I'm excited for the new TV show because it can't be any worse than the Energon. Well, I meant by TV show standards. It can't be any worse than Energon or Cybertron.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't really looked into like the toys for it, but I know there's a lot of people out there.
Even Rescue Boss isn't that bad.
Yeah, here's my little rant towards Transformers toys. The guys who were making them it's not really for me, so I don't know if it's really a big thing amongst the Transformers collectors. I've talked to Tommy and I've talked to Chudge about it. I think they both agree with me that adding paint detail to the figures would definitely help. Because it looks very toyish to me.
Yeah.
And I know some people say that and they just, I don't know what the hell they're supposed to be talking about. But like, when it's one solid color and it's just like chunks of like bright colors and it looks weird to me. And like, I feel like if they had paint detail, especially when you go with like a more realistic figure.
Yeah. Like, that's why these new, like, the new Bayformers for the fourth movie, these are some of the best figures I've seen in a long time. Like, I know Tommy has a few of, like, the Autobots and Decepticons. He has, like, a couple of them. I have all the Dinobots.
See, I don't want to speak for him for the fourth movie, but I know he wasn't a huge fan of the other ones.
Oh, no. Oh, no. The other movie figures were terrible.
Okay.
Some of the worst I've ever had. But these new ones, for the fourth movie, some of the best I've ever had in my entire life of collecting Transformers. Like, first and foremost, just how they transform, how they're articulated, they're pretty good. I mean, they're kids' toys. You're not going to get a whole lot, but they're pretty decent. They have a little bit more than the other standard figures that have come out in previous generations. The way that they look, the paint apps are so much better, and on the Dinobots especially, this soft plastic, not plastic, but material that they're using for like the horns and like parts of the tails and stuff. I don't think it's really ever been used before, or at least not in the way that they've been using them. And they need to start doing that more with other figures. I don't know, maybe so much for, obviously not for other like cars and shit, because it wouldn't make much sense, but for these Beast Formers, these are amazing figures. I love these Dinobot figures. Like, I had to get all of them. Like, I have them displayed in my room. I still haven't gotten a chance to do Snarl and Slog for you guys for my reviews, but I'll get to those later. These new toys for like the new cartoon, they look like crap. They look like they look like kids' toys. With these last few
are they
waves,
like kind of weirdly done? Like how? I know you're a big fan of animated the series, but I always just thought it looked stupid, like the way the figures were.
They look worse than that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even know how to like describe it. Like, this new show has me worried. Like, animated didn't worry me at all because I understood why they were doing that and how they did it worked.
I just found it weird that they would go back with the name Robots in Disguise, and that's already been the name of the series.
Yeah, I don't understand that.
I mean,
like, but the premise of the show,
I guess I would like it more than if they called it Transformers Transformium.
But we'll talk about the show later. But these new figures.
All right, so I guess I'll talk about the big reveal they had.
Well, I'm not done. These new figures for the new toy line. They look like crap.
Yeah.
They,
See, I haven't seen them, just to let you guys know, so I don't really have an opinion yet.
And I was looking at them, and I don't like any of them. I plan on getting like the bigger, like $20 version of Grimlock because he's my favorite Transformer, and I want to have a big setup, as many of them as I can. Mm-hmm. But they have like the smaller ones. He's in like the same class as like the Bumblebees, and like I don't even think it's deluxe class.
So it's like the Beast Machine problem.
Yeah.
Where like figures are just randomly sized.
Yeah. And then like they have, like I said, they have the bigger $20 Grimlock. It only has 3 or 4 steps. And granted, I'm keeping him in beast mode because he's fucking Grimlock and that's just what you do.
Yeah.
But like it hurt me.
So is it like very cartoony? Like
yes.
Yeah, that's too bad.
Very cartoony. Like, and what pisses me off, it's supposed to be a sequel to Prime, which I don't understand how the hell they're gonna do if Optimus Prime is dead.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, I think Bumblebee's gonna be able to talk to Optimus, so he'll be in the show at some points.
Hopefully, we'll get my boy Ultra Magnus.
But I just don't understand how they're gonna do it.
They could always bring him back.
It hurts.
The return of Optimus Prime.
It hurts right here. My Transformer fan soul.
Have Rodimus screw up so much. Have to bring him back.
Yeah.
Resurrect the dead Lazarus.
And the character choices for this.
So what makes up the teams?
Oh god, I don't even want to get into it right now. It's like Bumblebee, Grimlock, Sideswipe, some new chick car.
Not RC.
No, not RC. She's girl proud, basically. She's a cop car. And then some little fucking... I don't even know what the fuck he is. He's not like a Minicon. He's like worse than Wheelie.
Nothing is worse than Wheelie.
Dude, you haven't seen this little fucker.
What is the UFO from G1?
Cosmo?
Yeah, he's worse than Wheelie.
No, he's not.
I hate Cosmo.
I know, but Wheelie's... trust me.
What did Cosmo scan?
UFO. According to a comic that I read, he based...
How did you think I was hiding? Turning into like a Roswell-ass UFO.
It's funny. He says that because when they did the Mars Attacks comics, like they had like Popeye and Ghostbusters and all these other characters for the Transformers. Like the Autobots and Decepticons were fighting them, and out of nowhere, Cosmos comes to save the day because his alternate form is a UFO, and they didn't realize it. And Prowl makes the joke. It's like, huh, so that's where he got his alternate form from. And I'm just like,
yeah, because it's bugged me since I was a child.
But anyway, I'm still going to reserve judgment on the show.
Yeah, we'll give you guys a review once the show starts up. Well, I should say Chudge will.
Yeah,
I'm not a big Transformer.
I'm sure me and Tommy will.
Oh, I got something to. Yeah, so the big news coming out was a gigantic combiner.
We get a new Devastator, people.
And each figure making it up.
Voyager class.
So he should be a monster. So if you end up getting him, you can compare him to Tommy's newest figure, Metroplex.
Tommy got Metroplex.
Yes, Tommy got Metroplex.
Is this the one that I'm thinking of? The Comic Con?
Oh, yeah.
Nice. So yeah, I will definitely be getting this Devastator at some point.
Let's see who's got the bigger figure.
I don't know, dude. I mean, I know that Metroplex is big, but
I've got Godzilla.
I mean, I've seen like the Japanese. I don't know, it's not the Japanese, but is it the Japanese masterpiece? Hercules, Devastator.
I'm not sure.
I can't remember if it's a Japanese masterpiece or if it's like a third-party one. I know Shargmas has it, but
I think
it's pretty fucking big
I'm thinking
figure.
something else. Yeah.
But anyway, that's like the only big Devastator in recent years we've gotten.
So.
But holy shit, the fact when I found out it was all Voyager figures, that's 6 Transformers.
So just picture 2 Voyagers as legs, 2 to make up the body, 2 to make up the arms.
And that's at least $20 a figure, so you're looking at least $120. It's probably going to be over that.
I mean, I'm sure it'll come in a box set. Like, I'd be pretty damn surprised if it didn't. So, I mean, maybe they'll have some sort of deal on it. Maybe it, 110, save
maybe.
$10.
I mean, if you do it on Big Bad, perhaps, but...
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how they're going to do it. Like I said, I'm not a big Transformers fan, so I don't know. I can't imagine they wouldn't, though. Just, like, I hope we don't get screwed with, like, a repaint shitty edition that comes in a box set or something.
I still have to get the Bruticus.
Yeah, you do.
Like, Tommy has, like, the retail one. Like,
yeah.
the retail... Like, he got them separately. I want to get the one that comes, like, with Grimlock from the video game. Because the paint job on those characters are the closest to in-game / the original. And I just really like them. There's also the G2 versions, which I don't give a shit about. They look cool.
They're like really bright colors, right?
Yeah, and they're all like flip-flop. Like, you know how Swindle is supposed to be like that mustard yellow and the purple? He's like red.
Huh.
And they all have like camo paint kind of splotched on them.
Weird.
Yeah, it just...
I guess it fits in with Mr. Eggplant camo. So,
anyways.
Going into the thing I know the most about, Marvel goddamn Legends, and a shit ton of new figures. Alright, I'm going to go through the shit you should already know. The next wave following the Odin wave, and for whatever reason, if this video somehow went up before my review of the wave,
It won't.
but just in case, or you didn't see it, or I don't know, you don't watch toy reviews, but you care about Marvel Legends.
This is somehow the first
The
video
Odin
of ours.
wave consists of Hawkeye, Iron Fist, Thor, Build-A-Figure, Odin, Captain Marvel, Carol Danvers, obviously, Scarlet Witch, and Machine Man Sentry. So, yeah, that's that wave. The following wave after that is going to be